Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How's everybody doing? My name is Tracy, and I am a spiritual advisor and a medium. And I'm so happy and grateful that you have joined me today. Today, we're going to be talking about reverse. Nothing is permanent in this place. Nothing. You can conquer all things, you can do all things. There's nothing that can tie you to what you're doing or whatever situation you are in, not even your body. You know, your body, the shell that you live in, your name that you have is not even permanent. Okay? Nothing. Okay? So we're going to be talking about it. And the word we're going to talk about is reverse. Nothing is permanent. Everything can be reversed. God is able. That's what we're going to be talking about today. I'm just going to wait a few more minutes and I'm going to get into this reverse. I'm about to get started in one more minute. Again, this is about reverse. Nothing is permanent. So this is about reverse. All right, let's get started. First I want to say I'm grateful and humble for this day, and the reason why is because, people have passed on, that I know of, that people have passed on yesterday, and I'm so grateful and humble that you're alive, you're okay. I wanted to say first, God bless you, and God bless your family and your friends. Life can be long and life can be short, but I am also grateful for you, and also live life to the best of your ability. Celebrate life as much as you can, because we never know what tomorrow may bring. We are not promised tomorrow. So the words today is reverse. Everything that you're going through, even any situation that you're going through, God is able. God can reverse all things. Okay. It's you have to trust in God. It's all about trust. Okay, how much do you really trust God that He can change your situation to what it is? Okay, what this is about. It's about where are you going to go in life? How could you trust God? And another thing that I realized, that people love to feel sorry for themselves. They love to feel sorry for themselves, and they love to feel sorry for their situations. And I'm not trying to get on anybody. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad. But what I'm saying is, you gotta stop feeling sorry for yourself, and you have to change your situation. You can't keep staying in the same old thing and then you expect it to change. You're the one that has to change. Okay? All situations can change, but you have to stop feeling bad or sad or not growing in your situation. You gotta get out of it, because if you don't, then like I said, today your situation is what it is, and today is your situation is what it is, and then tomorrow you still got the same situation. Next week it's the same situation. The reason why is because you're feeling sorry for yourself. You need to get out of that. Okay? And one of the things that helped me to come out of my depression, because I was depressed for years. But I noticed that being depressed, having anxiety attacks, and then I was going to the heart doctor to find out if I even had heart issues. It was one time I knew that I did, but I prayed against it. And when I prayed against the heart situation, I'm telling you, they said, Tracy, you don't have anything wrong with your heart. And I know I did. But I prayed against it. And I know that I had faith in God at that moment and knowing that nothing was permanent. And I'm here today saying to you is, if I can do it, you can do it too. Me and you have power. Okay? So stop feeling sorry for your situations and overcome your situations. And stop thinking or looking at the glass half full. Look at it full. I don't care if your life is not full at the moment. But look at it in that way right now. Because you don't know God's miracles tomorrow. You don't know that. God will show up and show out in your life. You don't know that. If he could, let me tell you, Jesus walked across water. Did he say, I think I can walk across water? Or he said, I'm walking across water. And he just did it. So I say encourage yourself to be your greatest version. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop feeling sorry for your past. That your past is behind you. Okay? And I know that sometimes it cannot be easy for you to move forward. I get that. But again, that's why I'm bringing out pray past your pain. It's because of this reason. You can do it. Stop sitting there and just saying, oh, I want God to change all situations, but then you don't have no faith when it need to be changed. That doesn't even make sense. Okay? So today's conversation is about reverse. You know, if you don't want to believe it, it's fine. This is a place of heaven and hell. This is a place of heaven and hell. Please do not believe that it's something different than what I'm saying to you. You can even pray about this. This is a place about heaven and hell. Okay? And the wicked is trying to stop the light from growing. And I cast that down because that's not going to happen. God is with us and Jesus is with us strong. Don't doubt that. God will see you through. Any storms you're going through right now, God can see you through. I understand what's happening out there. Okay? But they don't have the power that you believe that they do have it. Because if that was true, then they wouldn't have to manipulate us through television and rappers and all the other stuff. They don't have to do all that if they have all the power. They just say, well, you know what, you're following me and that's it, let's go. They can't do that. God is in control. Jesus is in control. And I also said last week, Jesus have all power in heaven and earth. Okay? So invite God into your situations. Okay? And you have to overcome all your obstacles. Let me tell you. It was one time somebody told me, oh, Tracy, in your future, you're going to have obstacles. That's in your future, right? They said you're going to have obstacles in your future. Okay, I said, okay, because for me to believe that my future is going to be all sunshine and glory and flowers and all other stuff, then and not know what type of place that I live in, then I got to be crazy. I got to be crazy. Okay? Because it's not all sunshine and glory. But God can give you the strength to overcome all those obstacles that I'm going to have. So I would say to God, I said, I thank you for the obstacles that's coming. But they're going to be like twigs. Like I'm going to step right over them. They're not going to bind me. There's no chains going to be on my wrist, anything. I have power too. So any obstacles that's going to come my way, listen, I understand it. You're going to make me stronger. But I'm going to step over them like twigs. Like they're going to be like little twigs on the ground. And I'm going to step over them and I'm going to keep it moving. You see my faith? You see my faith? Let me tell you. She said, oh, obstacles are going to be in your way. And I reversed it. I said, okay. But let me put a little thing in it and say, okay, obstacles are going to come my way, but that's when you switch it. When people come to you and say things to you, you switch it. Because remember, they can say things, but nothing they say is permanent. So I was like, yes, okay, obstacles will come in my way, but God is with me, holding my hand. And also, they're going to be like twigs. Every time I walk, I'm going to step right over them and I'm going to keep it moving because I have power. I'm strong. So whatever comes your way, cast it down. Cast it down. If someone come and talk against you, cast it down. If someone say anything against your body, oh, you're old, you're too tall, I'm just making examples. All these things, you're not intelligent enough, cast it down right now. I have no time and no tolerance for that. None. Okay? And yes, I am very strong about this subject because I've noticed that people claim change through their mouth, but they don't want to act on the change. They claim it. Oh, I want change. I want a sunny day and all that other stuff. And they don't pray. They do not pray for sunny days. When it start to get cold, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be like, God, it's springtime now. I cast down winter. Like, come on. You can reverse things, okay? Now, did Jesus didn't heal the blind? He healed the blind. The man was blind. That means the man could not see. And what happened? Jesus prayed over the man. He put some over his eyes and the man could see. The man was blind. He gave him sight. But sometimes in life, we need sight ourselves. Because we see things that's happening in our lives and we still ignore it. So we don't have to be physically blind, but we could be mentally blind because we see the outcome in our lives and we ignore it every time because we always believe it ain't gonna happen to us. God gives us warnings and we still act like we blind. Like we need someone to lead us. Come on now. Get over that. Stop that. Now also, Jesus did a lot, but we know, as I said before, his doctrines are not even in the Bible. Some of it is scattered, but what he really did is really not there. Okay? And I am praying against that too, that it all come out. But that's not on my turn because I'm a type of person, I know when I need God to lead and I step back and watch the miracles that God is going to bring into my life. I know that I cannot control God. Everything is in his timing. I can laugh with God. I can joke with God. But I know that his timing is so perfect. That I am is so perfect. That we be rushing into things and want to rush into the life. Oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. Now, again, start. Yes, start. But God's timing is so perfect. It's precise. And I trust him. Do you trust him? Because I do. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm not. I'm really not. But Jesus did heal the blind man. And I'm saying to you, and I'm encouraging you today, don't be blind in your situations. Don't be blind that you see something coming and then you want to put your thick glasses on, act like you don't even know what was going on. That's not how it goes. God warns you sometimes before it happened. Okay? So Jesus did heal the blind man. But he also healed people from diseases. And I'm so grateful for that. And I'm going to tell you why. I went to this hospital, but I was invited to pray over somebody in the hospital. Right? I was invited to pray over the hospital. And I went into this section that, the people with diseases was just laying there, just laying there. I felt so bad. It's like I wanted to go and pray for everybody in the hospital, but they didn't allow that. So anyway, I actually did pray, but not with them. But people look so sad, and I really feel so bad. But guess what? Okay? Diseases can be reversed. It can be reversed. I'm telling you, it can be. First of all, the truth is, you have to pray against any disease if you have, someone that has. It don't have to be a family member. Because somebody say, oh yeah, I pray for my family. I pray for my friends. Why are people not praying for their neighbors? And they see them outside every day, all day, and they don't pray for their neighbors. I don't get that. Every time I go to the store, I pray for my neighbors. I pray for my neighbors where I live at all the time. You don't know their situation. You don't even know what's going on. But anyway, I prayed for the people in the hospital. And I wanted God to heal them. Because I'm a person that will advocate for the sick. I don't want to see no one sick. Now, is that realistic? No. But I don't want to see nobody sick. Okay? So I will pray for the sick. Okay? But you can, diseases that's out here, you can cure from diseases. Okay? Prayer, the right, what you eat inside your body. I have to go back to prayer because you have to cast down those diseases or whatever your situation or whatever your neighbors are going through. Cast it down. I have someone that I know. I don't know them physically, but I'm just saying that is mentally ill. So what I do is I pray for them to have sight, to see. Right? So you have to pray against it. You have to eat right. And you have to really do research on herbs because what God did, he planted herbs so we can heal ourselves. He did. He planted herbs in the earth so we can heal ourselves from what's going on. Now, before we even get into that, right? Do you not know, and let me just say this in a way that God knew that we was going to go through what we going through now. Don't believe that he was waiting for the hour to be like, well, I know my children is going to go through this in 2021. So I'm going to wait until that time to give them the herbs. No, he already knew everything, how it was going to go down before Tracy became a Tracy and you became a you. Okay? And he put herbs on the earth so we can heal ourselves. Come on. No disease is permanent. It could be reversed. Okay? Cast down all diseases. Be strong in your word. Your work speak life. Cast it down. And also take care of yourself. You can do it. You can do it. We need to start believing in God's power, knowing that God is able to change all things. Really. We need to really think about it. Think about it. God can do it. God is all able. Okay, I know he moves on his own time, but that doesn't mean he's not able to do it. And it all goes with faith and belief. If you believe and have faith, it can happen. Trust me, it will happen. Nothing's impossible. Okay? Yes, I'm going to the board. Okay. I gotta say this. People say, that's so true. I'm gonna tell you. Death cannot hold you. Death cannot hold you. Okay? Remember, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. That means you existed before you was even a human, right? And this body is actually a shell. I would talk to somebody and say, like, when I'm about to feel like I'm about to have a headache or something like that. It don't happen all the time, but especially when I have a cold, I tell my shell, like, sister girl, that can't happen no more. Because I know that inside my body, my heart is running, my liver is running, my stomach is growling when I'm hungry, all these things work. Why? Because of the spirit that's inside of me. So if my flesh was gone, like my spirit was outside my body would not move. It wouldn't move, right? So that must mean that the spirit in you regulates everything that's in your body. Your heart is beating right now. You're alive, right? Death can't hold you. Death can't hold you. Because even after you passed away, and it's actually not passed away, but even after you leave your shell, you still exist. You still exist. That's why I'm able to channel in to people that passed on, because they still exist. You still exist. I'm telling you, death can't hold you. I would say live a beautiful life before you go. Be happy, smile, make some new friends that's going to really support you, or you're going to support them. Be beautiful in everything you do. Don't let the past bother you, that is coming into your future and destroying your future. That's what we do. We do it all the time. We let the past come into our future. We constantly think about it. Nothing is changing. We don't grow. And we stay in the same systematic thoughts, not changing. And then we wonder why everything is not being positive, because we don't change. Now, again, I was speaking to a friend of mine today, which is Gwen, and I was saying to her, I'm Tracy now. You're Gwen now, right? But who you were in your prior years, you don't know. That means that the flesh is not permanent. Your flesh is not permanent. I'm just Tracy now, and I belong to a big family, and I have children and nieces and nephews. That's what I'm saying. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. Nothing. You can reverse. Now you can't reverse death, because once you're gone, you're gone. But because I don't want nobody to say, Tracy, you got some potion that bring me back to life? No. But death can't conquer you. Okay? Death can't conquer you. I can say that. That's why I said, live your best life now. Live your best life now. Go on that trip you wanted to go on. Make that, say that joke you always wanted to say. do something great for you. Okay? I went to AC to see the sun rise. I always wanted to do that. And I did it. And I didn't let nobody hold me back. I did it. And I did it for me. Okay? So do it for you. Do it for you. Go do something great for you. Make yourself happy. I love to see you smile. You got to start smiling, y'all peoples. I know it ain't all roses and daisies out there in that world right now. But you don't have to deal with what's going on out there. Like somebody asked me, "Oh, Tracy, the shot is out there. You're going to be taking the shot." And I was like, I have nothing to do with that shot. I don't have anything to do with that. If God created the shot, then I will have something to do with it. But since God didn't create it, I have nothing to do with that. I deal with God. That's all I deal with. Okay? I deal with God. And I love God. Okay? Another thing that I want to talk about, that there was people that wasn't able to walk, and they wasn't able to walk, and forgive me for the noises in the background, but they was not able to walk. People wasn't able to walk, and they was healed to be able to walk, right? And that's why I want to say about walking. And the reason why I want to say that is because you have to walk into your greatness and stop trying to act like you crippled. You have to walk into your greatness. That comes with still trying to feel sorry for yourself and not walking into your greatness. You have to walk into your greatness and stop acting like you crippled. God will help you along the way. God will help you. Jesus will carry you. But you have to make an effort in your life. Stop being crippled. You're able. You're able. You're able. That's right. Walk into your greatness. You're able. You can do it. I already believe in you. Before you even started, I already believed in you. So now if I believe in you, that means God definitely believes in you. You have to believe in yourself. It's time. Because if you keep procrastinating and say, "Oh, tomorrow I'll do it. Tomorrow I'll change. Tomorrow I'll stop thinking about this. And tomorrow I'll make myself happy. Tomorrow get here," you still in that same situation. You don't have nobody else to blame but you. You have nobody else to blame but you. That's why I was saying, stop feeling sorry for yourself and do what you have to do for you. Okay? So again, anything can be reversed. Your financial situation, I bind it and cast it out. And I'm asking God right now to bring you abundance, bring you prosperity. Anything that's trying to hold you back for your financial glory, I'm casting it down right now as I speak. And you have to receive that. Receive it. Receive it. Because I have power in my words. So I'm asking God right now, whoever watches this video, cast down any obstacles that's trying to come against them in a financial situation, and bless them with abundance and prosperity that will overflow. I want you to have a happy life. I want you to have free from mortgages, free from credit card debt or any type of debt. I want you to be free from the worries that you have about your financial situations. And if you owe anybody besides the major companies or credit cards or anybody or any personal person, I want you to be able to pay them up and move on and move forward and say thank you very much. I want you to have that financial freedom. So I am asking God's energy right now to bless y'all financially. Because whatever situation you're in financially, it can be reversed overnight. It can be reversed. Nothing is permanent. And I would definitely do a prayer after this video against all troubles of financial situations that you have. Can't. My angel used to say, do it now. But calm down, angels, calm down. Calm down. So damaged relationships. Damaged relationships. You know, I want to talk about damaged relationships for a minute, because sometimes damaged relationships come from the past. Sometimes it comes from the past. Like, some people could be heartbroken from somebody else did in their past and stuff like that. You know? I can't tell you how to live your life, but I can't apologize for the person that hurt you before you got into this new relationship. But I am saying to you to overcome all obstacles or anything that's coming in your way that's stopping you to be your greatest version in your relationships right now. Let me tell you, the devil it's starting to get on my nerve, but it will act like it will give you ideas to think that you cannot be your greatest version in a relationship, and it gives you mental ideas to say, well, this person's gonna hurt me again. Before you even get into a relationship, you have to pray for it in the beginning. Let God bring you that person that you should be with. Okay? That's the truth. Let God in. But don't carry that damage into your relationship. Don't do that. Because then you're going to miss out. And you don't need to miss out on anything. Anything that God want to promise you and give you, you should accept it. Automatically, you should accept it. God want to bless you with anything, accept it. Because you already know it's good and great. But don't allow the other side to distract you from your glory. You can be your greatest version in a relationship. Now, I do want to say this. Trust in God first. The first thing we do, we trust in a person. No, trust in God first. I'm not saying don't have trust in anybody. I'm not saying that. But you trust in God first. And if you are in a toxic relationship or a damaged relationship right now, and you really want to stay with the person, I think you should start praying. I used to read this book called The Praying Wife, and I used to read scriptures that cast down everything that was happening into my life. I mean, after a while, I was like, I can't stay in this toxic relationship, And I prayed that I said, God, I can't stay in there. And he gave me a way out. But if you want to stay, then you need to start praying now. And God can reverse that situation as well. But again, everybody's situation cannot be reversed. And you have to understand who you're dealing with. You have to know who you're dealing with. You got to. Okay? But he can reverse damaged relationships. He can reverse toxic relationships. But you have to know, is it worth staying in a relationship? And if you have a beautiful relationship right now, I'm going to be honest. The way this world is going, you have to be humble and grateful for the relationship you have. And I'm not saying there's no good women out there, no good men, because there is. Okay? But back in the day, people got married People stay committed. Now everybody just want to do their own thing. So be grateful, be happy, but God can reverse damaged relationships. He can reverse damaged marriage. And relationships can go with friendships. It could be friendships, it could be family, it could be neighbors. Those are relationships as well. Because I know for a fact that my sisters are tired of me asking for food. I always ask for food and they be like, okay, Tracy. That's something I might have to work on. But not yet. You get what I'm trying to say to you? I pray that you do. And the number one relationship you need to work on is God. You and God's relationship. You and God's relationship you need to work on first. It was something that I wanted to add to fallinlovewithgod.net, which is these videos that I'm doing. And I said to God, I'm going to include this in. And God was like, no, you're not. If you want to do it for GodsSunshine.com, then that's fine with me. But you're not doing it for Fall in Love with God. And he said it just like that. And I was like, oh, okay. This is all about God. And he's right. But see, I had to build my relationship for me to understand that when God say no, he meant no. And he was like, no, if you want to do it for God's Sunshine, you could do it for God's Sunshine. And I was like, okay. But I built that relationship with God to know what he likes and what he doesn't like. And he gives me a vibration, or sometimes he'll give me a vibration, or he'll tell me, no, Tracy, that's not what I want. And guess what? Why not? I don't do the why not. I'm like, okay, and that's it. It's over. So build your relationship with God. That's the number one relationship you should build, is with God. With God. Okay, I'm hoping you're having a great time. Anything can be reversed. God's power, he can do anything. He can change anything. Invite him in. Invite him in. I love God. He's so cute. Any disappointments you have in your life, cast down depression, cast down finances. God is in control. I'm loving God. Fall in love with God in 2021. Look at that. I said it before. I made it into March. I made it. I'm so humble and grateful. I made it. I am so humble and grateful for you allowing me to even tell you anything. That's why you should ask God, like, should I be following Tracy? Ask. I say, I encourage you. Do it. Do it. Okay? So, I'm almost done. And I'm very grateful for you to be joining me. Thank you so much for being proud of me. I appreciate it. And this is all a part of fallinlovewithgod.net. For Fall in Love with God for 2021. Also on my website, I'm going to put down 15 encouraging scriptures for you to read on your own. When you feel like that you are not encouraged, you can't reverse anything, I'm going to put some scriptures on my website tomorrow. I encourage you to read it. I do want to say that God loves you. Love yourself. I love you. God bless you. Thank you so much for even joining me tonight. So I'm going to be starting another journey, which is in April, which is Pray Past Your Pain. Yes, I am going to be doing a lot of praying to help you to pray past all the pain that you have. And I'm talking about, I'm going deep-rooted pain that some people have that they didn't even realize that they have it. Okay? So pray past your pain. Look forward to that. But this is about fall in love with God in 2021. I'm super excited. I'm grateful for you to be coming here. God bless you and your family. Don't forget to cast down. You have the power. Let me tell you. And anytime someone say anything against you, cast that down too. Nothing's permanent. Everybody should be talking to you in a positive way. Okay? Don't go for it. Okay? This was about reverse, because anything can be reversed. Okay? And I'm going to be doing some scriptures on my website. God bless you and your family, and have a peaceful and wonderful night. My name is Tracy, and I am a spiritual advisor and medium. And if you miss the whole video, it's going to be uploaded into YouTube tomorrow as well. Stay safe. God bless you and your family. Have a good night.